Welcome to another In Wheel Time podcast, a 30-minute mini version of the In Wheel Time car show that airs live every Saturday morning, 8 to 11 a.m. Central. Yeah, baby, from Studio A in Houston, Texas, USA. Welcome to the In Wheel Time Car Talk Show. Coming up, we get the latest on the upcoming Houston Automotive Show, less than 2 weeks away. Conrad has his events calendar. We already did that, didn't we? We did the events calendar.
We did the...
Yeah. You don't even know.
We didn't do
we did something.
calendar.
We didn't know. We did
cruising.
That's coming up.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what I was referring to here, but I misspoke.
But Mars wrote it down wrong.
No, that would be me on this one.
Okay.
It's all about me.
Oh, boy.
Howdy, along with
Isn't
Mike.
it always?
It is always. Howdy, along with Mike out of this world, Mars, King Conrad DeLong. We need more Jeff Zekin. I'm Don Armstrong. So glad that you could join us. It's a lovely day here.
In the neighborhood.
In the neighborhood. It
Kind of
is.
chilly.
It was chilly this morning.
Chilly.
He had a little ice on his windshield, and he goes, okay, well, I'm going to go ahead and put some water on it. And
Put the washers on, and
Yeah.
that was a bad decision.
yeah. Did you have to sit there for a few minutes for the
While the
defroster?
truck was running up,
Yeah.
warming up.
Yeah. Anyway,
Genius.
Automotive Show. You know, they started this last year. They joined forces with the boat show, Houston Boat Show. And now it's coupled with the Houston Auto Show. So you get two mints in one.
Okay.
Joining us right now is RoShelle Salinas. She is the spokesperson and head honcho out there. She runs the thing. Now, whether anybody else runs it, we don't know. We don't care because she, ladies and gentlemen, is the face and the beauty of the Houston Automotive Show. Good morning.
Good morning, guys. Thanks for having me.
Well, it's always a pleasure, and thank you for joining us. Your head, the top of your head's cut off a little bit.
Oh, is that better?
Yeah, it's better. Yeah, you just got to kind of scooch down. There you go. There. Anyway, Houston Automotive Show. You know that went pretty well last year, and I understand that it's kind of gotten a little bit more involved, and we're looking forward to it.
Well, it's funny that you say that it's evolved because our presenting sponsor this year is Evolve Houston because we're going really electric at the automotive show. So Evolve is going to have a whole space there talking about electric vehicles and everything you need to know owning one and if you're considering one. And then we're going to actually be the first auto show to have an EV test drive with multi-OEM vehicles that are all the different brands, and you get to actually drive the car. So
Nice.
these EV
Wow.
test drives are happening around the country at auto shows, but it's just a ride along. We're actually going to be able to have people in the car and drive them with product specialists.
Well,
So
you
it's a
seem to
great
always
opportunity.
be able to create Houston the first auto show to do something. You know, you
We're
guys,
trying.
yeah, you always have something new and innovative each year.
Yeah, that's our goal. We try. We want to, bring new stuff each year and have people come back every year to new surprises. Another new surprise this year is Camp Jeep has increased the height of their Jeep mountain. So Camp Jeep is even bigger and better this year too. We have to get a special crane out there to actually build the Jeep mountain this year.
Wow.
And so I'm sure people are going to be running to get in line for the Jeep experience.
Now, is
And
that going to be inside still?
it is still inside.
What are you gonna bump your head underneath
Really?
the roof there?
Yeah,
Pretty
You're
large
be able
last
to
year.
You're gonna get
closely
close
put your
to the
hands up
ceiling.
and maybe touch the roof of,
Oh, wow,
of NRG Center.
that's pretty cool. And I assume that you're taking up the entire NRG Center footprint with these two shows together.
That's right. This time we're splitting the entire center 50-50. So there'll be even more boats and outdoor activities and accessories around. And then we have even more manufacturers this year too. So we're excited to have Honda and Acura back, as well as Buick GMC.
Really?
Oh, good.
Nice.
Because last time we talked to you, you weren't too sure about all of that.
Yeah, so we've been able to get them in thanks to the local dealer groups. So they've come together to build display spaces and make sure that their brands are represented at the show. So we've got a good selection from everything, all of the Stellantis brands, Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, Ram, Toyota, Lexus, Ford, Nissan, So we've got a good array, and we've updated our website. So please, I encourage everyone to go check that out. We are listing almost all of the vehicles that will be on display there, so that people can this year go and check before they come if the vehicle that they want to see is there.
So I haven't talked to Kimberly, but are they going to bring the new electric Ram truck there for everybody to see?
She has not shared that with me if they're bringing it or not. They are hosting a press conference on the Dodge Hornet, though, so that will be there.
So you're saying there's a chance?
There's a chance.
Fingers crossed, but I just don't know.
Yeah, okay. Well, even if you did know, you probably wouldn't say on this show.
Oh, on this show, of course, I do all kinds of breaking news on this show.
You do. I just got to throw that bone out there and just gonna go. Is she gonna bite?
Is she gonna do it?
Let's see. Okay.
Next year there'll be airplanes.
Yeah. No. Yeah. Airplanes in the parking lot. So let's talk about the ride and drive. Always a very popular feature out there. Is it the same kind of setup that we've had in the past?
Yeah, so with combining with the boat show, it's no longer indoors. So the ride and drive is all outside. So we've got Toyota, Volkswagen, Subaru, Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, Ram, and Evolve Houston, all outside in front of NRG Center. So you're being welcomed by the ride and drives when you walk into the event this year.
So Evolve Houston is kind of like a show within a show. That's the electric part of it.
Correct. Yes.
Interesting. Well, I find that interesting. So how does that work with the dealers? Because obviously now almost every manufacturer is making at least one, if not a half a dozen electric vehicles. Mm-hmm. So how do they join Evolve Houston? How does that work? What kind of marriage is there?
No, Evolve Houston is really just a coalition of corporations and nonprofits that have come together to drive the acceptance and the adoption of electric vehicle driving and purchasing of electric vehicles. So they're working with the City of Houston, Shell, Centerpoint, NRG, the University of Houston, all to have more research, more education, to get people to adopt the EV experience in their lifestyle. Well, they're there really to just encourage electrification and the use of it.
Yeah. Well, I think that there's certainly driving, so to speak, factor behind all of this, and the fact that everybody's really excited about the electric thing, and they're selling more electric cars than they ever have. And I think that was kind of expected. And I know that the automotive industry is spending trillions of dollars in bumping up and getting ready to go all EV. As a matter of fact, some manufacturers have even said we're going to be all EV by 2025. So.
And Don had a Mercedes-Benz EQS as a test vehicle a couple of weeks ago.
That was a gorgeous vehicle.
And he bragged about it.
Oh, yeah.
Don loved it.
Yeah. I did. Is Mercedes-Benz going to have a display there?
Unfortunately, Mercedes is not back, nor are many of the German brands. Their inventories are still running pretty low when it comes to participation.
Well, that's a real shame. And
will Cadillac be there?
Cadillac, yes. Okay. Yes, Cadillac will be there.
So that's good.
Yeah. And they've introduced or have talked about introducing an all-electric for 2024.
Well, the Lyric's already
there's another one,
already
too.
starting to deliver Lyrics.
But there's going to be an additional brand or style after that.
Model. Yeah.
Model.
Well, I find it really exciting. Tell us about the ride and drive. How does that work? I mean, I've got a ticket to the show. I walk in the door. I want to go do the ride and drive right away. So
you sign up with whichever brand you want to participate with. So if you want to do a test drive with Volkswagen, you go into their space, you sign a waiver. You'll probably have to do a breathalyzer test, show your driver's license, and then you get to go on a test drive outside of NRG Center, about a 2-mile, 5 to 10 minute test drive, and come back into NRG Center and share your experience.
So does it go off property?
Yes.
It does. Okay. Yeah. And I assume that there's going to be somebody there from Volkswagen sitting next to me okay. All right. That's good.
And they guide you around the route that they have, usually down Old Spanish Trail and back up towards Fannin and then through back into NRG Center from
I heard this rumor that, and I know that you don't really, you're not the spokesperson per se of the Houston Boat Show. I think you've got a cohort that does that, but I also heard a rumor that they're going to have an electric boat there.
Yes, X Shore is going to have 2 electric vehicle models out there. and you'll be able to check out how an electric boat works in the water.
And
Don't ask
wow.
me.
And
Go talk to the X-Shore folks.
They're going to fill up the Astrodome with water, and you're going to be able to ride it around inside the Astrodome.
They should.
I'm kind of looking for a submarine,
A submarine.
Yeah.
Well, they're
Don
the
yellow
needs
one.
an electric helicopter.
a yellow submarine.
So, what are the ticket prices to get in?
So right now, online tickets are $15 plus your usual $2 fee. But at the door, they'll be $20. So once the show starts, ticket prices go up to $20. So get your $15 ticket now. We have moved away from Ticketmaster, so the fees are a lot less. Fees used to be like $5. So they are less. So I encourage everyone to buy online in advance. Get your tickets now. Tickets are good for any day, so you don't have to select a particular day to come. You just get your ticket now and then show up at the show.
And it doesn't cost any more to sign up for the ride and drives.
No, not at all. And you're getting 2 events in one. I mean, that ticket is going to get you into the boat show and the auto show, access to the ride and drives, to Camp Jeep, all of those experiences. And the boat show is also bringing back their fishing pond, so you'll be able to do some fishing over there too.
Yeehaw!
Okay.
Yeah.
You get to keep the fish?
No, it's a
Stop by
catch-all.
the
Oh,
concessions
come
and
on.
get your favorite beverage, and then go over to the fishing deal
some
and just
fish
sit there and do
tacos.
a little fishing.
Yeah.
Now you get some
tacos.
fish
Yeah.
There
tacos.
you go.
Yeah, well,
And
actually, go ahead.
they did scare me because you can actually keep the fish.
Uh-oh.
Oh, my
I
God.
think you pay for it and you get to keep the fish. I don't know why you would do that, but some people do. I'm just really nervous that it's going to get left in
I
a
want to
car.
go on the ride.
Exactly. You're going to be walking around. Where'd I leave my fish? I'm going to bring in fish.
Left it in Camp Jeep. It's in the back seat of that.
I want to go on a ride and drive. Hold my fish.
Is it going to come in a little clear bag with water in it, and you got to take it home and keep it as
I
a
don't
pet?
know.
Well, I hope
We gotta
so.
do that.
Otherwise,
We
it's
gotta-
just you're going to have to grab it by the lip and just kind of carry it around.
Can we bring
No,
our
they
own
bag it
pole?
up for you.
They got to bag it up for me.
Can I
Oh,
bring
boy.
my own pole and bait?
Be on the Jeep drive, and all of a sudden fish start flying out.
Yeah, I can see.
Welcome.
I can see you trying to go through security with a bag of bait and a fishing pole.
Well, it's good to hear you guys are following the Taylor Swift model and moving away from Ticketmaster
Yeah,
as
that's
well.
good for everyone.
I know.
Yes.
Yeah, it's still funny because you're not by yourself, and I hate dealing with Ticketmaster, and I especially hate the fees.
Oh yeah.
But they're all getting
not
rich off of a ticket.
It's not like they're not making money selling you the ticket, because I think they were making money based on who you were buying the ticket from, and now they're going to fee you up on, as much as the ticket is. It's
Yeah.
crazy.
And
Yeah,
we'll have them on a
Good
guest.
idea. To
We'll
get
have them
away
as a
from
guest next week.
Okay, so let's see. Did you get my text message or my email about the party?
Yes, I hope to see all of you in your 70s and 80s wardrobe at the preview night. So we're bringing back preview night. It is open to the public. So any of you all out there that are complaining about the kids are in the way when you come to the auto show, well, the preview night is the night to come. It's an adults only exclusive access event, open bar, food, a concert by Skyrocket from Austin. It's going to be a hugely fun night.
Cool.
We're very excited about it.
And I want you to know that I've bought my hip hugger corduroy bell bottoms.
no.
Okay.
Yes!
Do you squeak when you walk?
And a jacket with fringe.
Well, actually, I do have some platform shoes.
Oh,
I bet you
Lord.
do.
So I'm going to go from 6'1" to 6'5", and
I'm sure all you have to do is look in the back of your closet. You've got everything you need.
No, it's in the front of his closet, not the back of his closet.
that's it. Exactly. As a matter of fact, I thought about wearing it to work this week. I'm surprised.
You get the shoes out that have the little place for the fish, and that way you could catch your fish. And you wouldn't have to carry them. You could just
In
put
the
them in your
soles,
shoes.
in the
Wear
clear
your
soles,
fish.
yeah.
You needed this on a Saturday morning, didn't you?
I really did. I did. I was running late this morning, and you guys have pepped me up. I'm now motivated to keep working on the Automotive Show.
Well, I have to tell you that we are truly looking forward to it. This is not one of those stiff television shows where everybody has got to mind their P's and Q's. That we just kind of let it all hang out, and we've been known to do that a time or two at the auto show, and we
other
like to have a
places.
good time. Here's something else too that I thought, and while we were talking about fish, that Texas Parks and Wildlife is going to be there.
Yes, they're going to be there, as well as the Coast Guard. So another new thing we're bringing this year, they're going to be on the boat show side, sharing a lot of great information about all the parks and boat safety and boater registration, all kinds of good information there. In addition to that, new this year, we are setting up an education corner. So on Saturday and Sunday, we're going to have AAA, Coast Guard, Evolve, Houston Police Department, everyone giving some about 20-minute presentations from all things from vehicle maintenance to distracted driving to boat safety and boater registration information. So we're going to have a full lineup of great content there for people to come and learn something new.
Well, and just to let everybody know that we are going to have a special edition of the In Wheel Time Car Talk
we
Show.
are.
We're going to be delayed in our start. So we're not going to start at 8 o'clock.
No.
Because the show's not open. We're going to start when the show opens at 10. We're going to go 10 to 1. That's it, coming up in 2 weeks.
And we get to watch everybody rush Camp Jeep.
Yeah.
Because that's every year. Because you guys,
We need to see if we can
usually
get a
put us
ride
over there by
before
Camp Jeep, and everybody's running to be first in line at Camp Jeep.
I need to get a fishing license.
Do you have to have a fishing license for the pond?
No, you do not.
Okay, well, that's good. I'm glad.
We need to be there when Camp Jeep warms up because we need to get a ride in it before the show opens because we're going to be on the air.
Absolutely.
And by the time we get off the line so long, you can't get to it.
I
Well,
know.
they always invite us over.
Those guys are there early before the doors
we
open.
may have to do that, particularly if you wear your platforms again on Saturday. We could just see if you could really reach the ceiling.
The only problem
That's
is
the
that
sky.
yeah. The only problem is that I have. Obviously, but my clutch foot becomes a problem with that platform shoe. I'm not really too sure about it. It's been a while since I wore it.
Just push the seat back further.
Is that okay? Well, there you have it. All right. So what else have we missed here?
So don't forget, we're open January 25th through the 29th, Wednesday to Sunday. And our show hours this year, we are opening a little bit early. So we're opening now from 11, closing at 8 p.m., 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. every day, except Saturday and Sunday, we open at 10 a.m. And on Sunday, we'll close at 6. So if you're coming out on Sunday, make sure you get there early so you can fit everything in.
Now, on Wednesday, the first day that it's open to the public.
Yes.
I mean, there's some
11
things going on. It's 11. Okay. That's what I was wanting to get to was what time that day, if it's going to be regular hours or not.
Why do you care about that?
Why do I care about this?
Yeah.
So
because in
people-
my mind, I was thinking that with the press day meeting stuff, they may not open to the public till 1 or 2 or 3, but that's the reason I wanted to ask.
When is move-in for everyone?
So we actually move our offices there this week. We'll start moving in on Thursday, and then everything has to be ready and done Tuesday afternoon for preview night on January 24th.
Oh, that's
Can
true.
I give you my impression of RoShelle Salinas on opening day? Can I just go ahead?
Go for it.
You ready?
Like an auctioneer.
Well, I don't know if you saw me last year, but I physically ran across the entire NRG Center
We saw
from the
that.
boat show side
Yeah.
to Camp Jeep to make a live shot for the Houston Life TV show. And it was the first time I actually ran full court across the building. So I've been working on my exercise routine this year so that I'm not out of breath on any interviews if I have to run.
You know,
They need to get you a Sago or whatever they are, the little
I had one and it
hoverboard.
wasn't working.
Oh, okay.
Well, I was thinking more along the lines of at least an electric golf
I was
cart.
thinking EV of some sort. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, hey, it's great to talk to you. We look forward to seeing you and giving you a hard time when we see you. Well, actually, at the party on
Yes.
Tuesday night, and then next Saturday, a week from Saturday. So we'll look forward to it.
Absolutely. So check out autoshow.com or automotiveshow.com for your tickets.
Yeah,
Okay.
and Liv from the boat show is going to be with us next week, so we'll get a little more in
Fantastic.
depth on that.
Okay. Oh, good.
Get my submarine ordered.
Yeah, we'll definitely do that. RoShelle, it's great to talk to you. Thanks, son. We'll see you soon.
Thank you guys. Take care.
You too. RoShelle Salinas, Houston Automotive Show.
What a cool lady.
My wife's already shopping for Tuesday night. I don't know how expensive this is.
Are
gonna
you
get.
serious? Are you
Yeah.
going to be there on Tuesday night?
And this year it's my off week.
Oh, that's
Really?
right. Yeah.
Unbelievable. I don't believe I've ever seen you there.
It's been a few years since I was able to go.
Well, you got to let your hair grow there, Jerry Garcia.
Well, it's a little late for that.
Show
It
up
ain't going
in
to
a
grow
little-
much between now and
Oh,
Tuesday.
now you tell me.
Show up in a little tie-dyed,
Jeff, are you going to go?
Yeah, I'll go.
Good.
Absolutely.
Good. Conrad?
possibly.
No. We need you
That's
at the party.
That's a long way of saying no.
Yeah, he does this to us all the time. Yeah, I'm thinking
Spouses
about
and girlfriends.
it. Then it comes up. You going tonight?
Just
No,
don't
I'm not
bring your
going.
spouse and girlfriend to the same party.
Didn't
That
say
don't work.
that.
Spouse and girlfriend.
Spouses and or girlfriend.
Oh, no, it wouldn't be and spouses and girlfriend. No, it'd be
Or.
spouses
Or.
girlfriend.
Yeah. Don't
Could
put the
be
and in
the
there.
same person
Well, let's hope.
if you're lucky.
Yeah.
If you're smart.
Mm-hmm.
How's that going for you, Don? You knew that was
Whiz.
next.
I knew it was coming. I was just waiting
I
for
know.
it.
Leave it. Conrad's back. Conrad's back.
Conrad's back.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
I was concerned with him.
You know, our chief engineer, David Ainsley, had pneumonia.
David.
Did you know that?
Yeah, I was wondering if he got that skiing.
That's what we're thinking.
He said that was the first time they'd been.
I think he contracted it at the Denver airport when the
Waiting for
Southwest Airlines shut
Oh,
down
yeah,
with
yeah.
all those
So he
tens
needs
of
to
millions
charge
of people.
Southwest.
But his boys are okay, right?
Yeah, they are.
But they're young.
And he actually ended up buying a
Kyle. Is it Kyle bought a car?
His youngest got a new Honda, or not a new Honda, but
A used
A
Honda
used
from
Pre-owned,
Emmons
yeah.
Brothers.
He's a frequent shopper there. That's good.
Yeah, there's no doubt. He should get a frequent shopper discount.
Mhm.
I do have headlines to tell you about.
Yeehaw.
oh good,
yeah.
I got a story or two too.
Did you call me Tim?
No, I have a story or two. TOO.
Oh, I see.
I thought he said Tim.
Also,
He said Tim, but he's trying to cover it
Maybe
up.
it was Tammy. I can't sure.
After being bested by just 23,244 vehicles in 2021, Tesla grabbed the luxury sales throne from BMW, thumping the German automaker with a 158,612 vehicle
Whoa.
lead last year, according to Automotive News Research and Data Center estimates. Austin-based Tesla does not break out sales by region or country. Mercedes-Benz placed third, followed by Lexus, Audi, and Cadillac. Tesla delivered an estimated 491,000 vehicles in the U.S. last year.
Way to go, Elon.
Up 44% and crossed 1 million deliveries globally. That's impressive. They're coming on. And they announced a 20% reduction in prices on several of their Tesla models.
So they'll sell more.
Volume rather than price.
Carvana. Boo.
Oh, did you read the story I sent you on them?
No. A Carvana company outlet in Michigan agreed to surrender its dealer license in lieu of further administrative action by state regulators, who in October suspended that license over titling, registration, and odometer issues they found to be in violation of the Michigan Vehicle Code. In a plea deal signed with our department, the Carvana dealership in Novi agreed it had violated the law and to have its dealer license revoked and be barred from reapplying for a new license for 3 years, according to Department of State spokesman Jake Rollo, who wrote a statement provided to Automotive News.
Is it for just the Carvana licensing or any licensing of any manufacturer?
No, Carvana. Michigan Department of State had claimed Carvana violated the Michigan Vehicle Code by failing to apply for title and registration within 15 days of delivery, failing to maintain odometer records, improperly issuing temporary registrations, and failing to have records available for inspection.
Who do they hire to do these jobs?
Nobody.
Nobody. That's from corporate,
incredible.
probably the CFO, because we're going to save a few dollars
Right.
by not having to spend money right away.
To have
And-
somebody monitor it or do the job.
Well, it's not about that. It's about the money.
And then-
They don't want to give the state the money.
One of the Carvana operations that they just built in the Detroit metro area
Yes.
is going to be vacant. So here's this big car vending machine in the
Stupid.
middle.
And you see them on the road on the car carriers with
In-
the license
in
plate
Detroit?
Carvanas.
In the Detroit metro
Yeah.
area, yeah.
Novi's a outlying area of Detroit.
how could you repurpose that?
Some
Uh,
car collector buy it.
Dismantle it.
That too.
I don't know about dismantling it. I just
No.
own it where it sits.
Don't they have those buildings, the events where they have like a parachute goes up instead of down? They have them in Dallas, I think. It'd be interesting.
The
It's a
state
cylinder. Yeah, they have a cylinder that you can use a parachute.
I hear, you had mentioned the Mercedes-Benz EQS that I drove, the all-electric
That you loved.
Mercedes-Benz that I loved. Well, Mercedes-Benz is set to drop the EQ badge it uses for electric cars, according to a German business paper. Decision is based on CEO Ola Kalinius and his focus on electric-only cars, making the EQ brand redundant as Mercedes turns away from the combustion engines. That according to Handelsblatt, a company newspaper.
Did Conrad
Are you making this up?
Kalinius
does
also
that
wants
to
to
me.
simplify the naming of the brand's lineup. Mercedes uses the EQ name for full electric and hybrid electric cars. They'll drop the EQ badge when it launches a new generation of EVs from the end of 2024.
I find it hilarious.
One word or
that,
two.
That Don, over time, really hasn't been a fan of electric vehicles. But when you walk up his driveway, what's always plugged in? The Corvette.
Yeah.
So he's always got the Corvette plugged in.
Well, that's
so
a
the
battery tender.
doesn't-
The battery
so the
tender.
battery doesn't go dead.
But
Well,
that's just being responsible for maintenance of maintaining your battery.
And not-
it's an expensive battery.
But he's always plugging it in.
I'm defending you.
He could always plug in his EV, which you did when you had it.
And my electric bill shot up by
Did it?
$100 that
Oh,
week.
Did it really?
wow.
Yeah. $100.
Use the house across the street. It's empty.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
So Ford and General Motors EV vehicles are being called out by the U.S. Department of Transportation Safety for road safety issues. National Transportation Safety Board Chairwoman Jennifer Homaday flagged concerns about the higher risk of severe injury and death for all road users from the heavier curb weight and increasing size, power, and performance of the EVs.
Here we go.
So, they're talking about the Hummer EV and the Ford Lightning can weigh up to 9,000 pound gross vehicle weight.
What's going to happen to our roadways with all that extra
and
heavy
tear.
weight?
Well, you see what's happening now with just the trucks. I mean, just the common daily drivers.
So, yeah. Now the government's telling you to go buy an EV, and then the government's telling you that EVs aren't necessarily safe for other people on the road. So who do you listen to? Don't listen to the government. They're never right, ever, ever, ever right.
Okay.
Is that one word or two?
Quick break now. We'll be right back. You're on the Idwheel Time Car Talk Show. Stay with us.
Some things just belong together. Chips and queso, beer and barbecue, and the Auto Show and Boat Show. January 25th to 29th at NRG Center. One ticket, 2 great shows. Climb Jeep Mountain, board your dream boat, get the kids hooked on fishing at the Trout Pond, and join Evolve on an EV test drive, including the Ford Lightning. See all the latest models at the Houston Automotive Show, January 25th to 29th. Buy early and save at automotiveshow.com.
Your friends and hosts of the quarterly Tailpipes and Tacos Cruise In at the Loopy Tortilla in Katy want to thank you for your participation in last year's events and look forward to more in 2023. You'll hear about them all right here and online soon. Next time you're in the West Houston Energy Corridor area, be sure and stop in at the original Loopy Tortilla Tex-Mex near I-10 and Highway 6 or at the Katy location on the Grand Parkway at Kingsland Boulevard. In Beaumont or College Station, you'll want to stop in and have Loopy's award-winning beef fajitas and frozen margaritas. There's always a celebration at Loopy Tortilla. Loopy founder Stan Holt and his wife Sheila are car people through and through. Both are winning racers on the NHRA drag racing circuit and have a collection of hot rods and classics that everyone appreciates. You'll see them at the next Tailpipes and Tacos Cruise In the spring at the Loopy Tortilla Tex-Mex on 99, the Grand Parkway, and Kingsland Boulevard, just south of I-10 and Katy. We'll give you all the details soon right here on the Idwheel Time Car Talk Show and online. The award-winning Idwheel Time Car Talk Show is available on the most popular podcast channels out there in 30-minute episodes. We realize our 3-hour live show can be difficult to catch in its entirety, so now you can listen every day to a convenient, fresh 30-minute episode. Check us out on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Podcasts, Amazon Music, and Audible, along with a dozen more. In Wheel Time has the most informative automotive guest interviews and new car reviews, along with popular features including Conrad's Car Clinic and This Week in Auto History, along with automotive news headlines. Our live broadcast airs every Saturday, 8 to 11 Central on InWheelTime.com, the iHeart app, and on YouTube. Be sure to say hello when we're broadcasting from the Tailpipes and Tacos Cruise Inn, Autorama, and the Houston Auto Show, among others. Now, it's easier than ever to hear about all things automotive all week long. You're invited to join fellow car enthusiasts in becoming part of the ever-growing In Wheel Time Car Talk family. Don't forget those 30-minute podcast episodes on your favorite podcast channel. That's it for this podcast episode of the In Wheel Time Car Show. I'm Don Armstrong, inviting you to join us for our live show every Saturday morning, 8 to 11 a.m. Central on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and our InWheelTime.com website. Podcasts are available on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Stitcher, iHeart Podcast, Podcast Addict, TuneIn, Pandora, and Amazon Music. Keep listening, and we'll see you soon.